Hey guys, my name is Waylon Johnson, and welcome to my first YouTube video. In this video, I intend to be extremely clear and honest about the actual step-by-step process of starting your own Etsy shop. Just for a quick introduction, I'm currently 16, I'm a sophomore in high school. The reason why I tell you this is because I hope this gives you proof that anyone can start an online business and make money at any age. Now, there's endless things that you can sell on Etsy. People sell jewelry, people sell homemade items, but as I was brainstorming what I wanted to sell on my Etsy shop, I stumbled across 3D printing. This is where everything started to take off. I brainstormed at night and came to the conclusion that I wanted to sell both STL files and the actual concrete 3D printed item in the same Etsy shop. So like I said, this video is not going to hide anything. I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how I got my 3D printing business started. If you guys want to follow the progress of my Etsy shop, or even if some of the STL files that I upload there seem interesting to you, I'm going to link my Etsy shop in the description and also in the pinned comment for you guys to easily find. Without further ado, let's start this Etsy shop. Here we are first starting the checklist of opening your Etsy shop. And this is the shop preferences page where basically you choose the shop language, shop country, and the currency that you will be using. The next thing you have to do is come up with a simple name for your shop. Now, it has to be between 4 and 20 characters, and also it cannot contain any special characters, spaces, or accented letters. The name I came up with is Summit 3D Print, and the reason for this is because all my pre-prepared names were taken. The next task is to stock your shop. Etsy does make you list at least one item before finishing publishing your shop. The item that I listed was this 3D printer football stand STL file. I'll show you exactly how I listed it right here. So here we are in the edit your first listing, and this is exactly how I uploaded the football stand STL file. All you have to do is make your title. Then you need to upload your photos, and if you have a video, upload that as well. The thumbnail will be the very first picture that you upload. Now this is the football stand zip. This is the STL file that they will be receiving after they purchase the item. The great thing about digital files is that buyers can download these files as soon as they complete their purchase. This is the description that I have created. And then I priced the item at $3. However, I'm going to add a sale in the future. It shows you the estimated profit, and then the quantity is 1. Obviously, the craft type is 3D printing, and the primary color of filament that I have is black. For tags, you can add up to 13 of them. I have STL file, 3D printer, and printable STL file. For the materials, it's a digital file, so there are none. For core details, it is a digital file made by me, and this is a tool to make things on someone else's 3D printer. I made it in 2024. Category type, it is a 3D printer file. All you have to do is search it up and it gives you the options. For shipping, there is no shipping because buyers will download the uploaded files immediately after purchase. There are no returns or exchanges because it is a digital file. And then you can add a shop section, which mine is going to be 3D printer STL files. This is the last settings of your listing. You can decide whether to feature the listing or not, and then your listing is only public for 4 months until you have to reset it. and I chose the manual option. After you finish adding your first listing to your shop, you move on to the How You Get Paid section, and this is the place where you put your country of residence, first and last name, and add a taxpayer's address. You're also going to need to connect your bank account. Now, if you are under the age of 18, just like I am, you're going to have to get your parents to fill out a portion of this section. However, this will not in any way infringe upon your selling abilities. After you finish up the How You'll Get Paid section, you move on to the Share Your Billing Info. Now, Etsy does charge 20 cents per listing, and for your very first listing, however, they won't charge you until the first day of the next calendar month. However, per every listing that you upload, Etsy will charge you 20 cents. This is where you add your credit card and your billing address. You can definitely get some help from a parent on this section as well. The last and final step is the Your Shop Security section, and this is just a way of signifying to Etsy that it is you. You can decide to get the code through a text message, phone call, or authenticating it with the app. After you complete this, press continue and your Etsy shop will be set up. So now that the Etsy shop is completely set up and we have one item already listed on it, let's add a second item. Now for this second item on the Etsy shop, I'm going to change things up a bit. I'm going to list the actual 3D printed item of the football stand STL file. In order to list this item, we're going to need a 3D printer, and I just purchased the AnchorMake M5 3D printer. So let's just wait 3 days until this arrives. Alright guys, the AnchorMake M5 3D printer has officially and finally arrived after a few days. Now just give me a few seconds as I set it up. So here we are, the 3D printer is completely set up. Now let's print our very first item, which is going to be the football stand. It's printing the football stand, let's go! So here we go, the football stand has been completely printed. This took about an hour and 38 minutes. Now let's go ahead and post it on Etsy. This is the listing for the 3D printed item football stand. We got our photos and videos uploaded. We have a description made. Now, I priced this item at $11 because it takes 1 hour and 38 minutes to print. This is a physical item and it is print on demand, so whenever someone orders it, I will start the 3D printer. It has its similarities to the STL file listing, but there are some differences. So there you have it. I started my Etsy shop and posted 2 items there already. Like I said before, I'm going to be listing a lot more STL files and actual 3D printed items on my Etsy shop. However, I'm going to be doing it off camera. If you're interested in keeping up to date with the shop, I'm going to be listing it in the pinned comment and in the description for you guys to easily find. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope that this was a beneficial video. I have a lot more content planned about the Etsy shop and other videos that I'm very excited to make for you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss these videos.